is Wednesday, August 10th. I'm Mary Amy, and I'm coming to you live from New York. How is everyone today? I'm all about shifting away darkness and guiding you to light and helping you crack open the beautiful glowing light in our heart. This is Living in the Light, and today we're going to cover I Am. I Am is governed by spirit. I am alive, I am happy, and I am a light portal. So is everyone feeling those ascension symptoms like I am? Because I have been. You know, I thought last week was difficult because all of my issues rose up before the Lionsgate portal, and I was, everything that I hadn't kind of solved within myself seemed to surface. And so first it was a lot of mental kind of anxiety and stress, and then the last few days I've had this physical which came through. I couldn't tell if I was getting sick because I was having, I felt really hot all the time, and I know we've had on the East Coast in New York, we've had a lot of warm weather, which is feeling like it's 100 degrees and you're in a box, an oven, because the humidity is so bad. But I don't know how it affected me. I don't know if it's affecting you, and so I made it through. I'm doing this. I ended up last night. I got through it. I'm fine now again, and I'm no chills, no hot flashes, no. I felt like my body kept heating up, and I don't know if it was ascension or maybe it was just the weather. So moving on. Are we waking up every morning and we're writing down our dreams? Because our dreams do guide us to our destiny. It's our unconscious giving us messages. And maybe your dreams come through and it's recurring. And I've told you, it seems like, oh, it's the same dream. I keep having that same dream over and over. But if you pay attention, it's actually a continuation, like an episodic show. So pay attention. And if it's scary, watch, pay attention, watch, stand still, don't run. If it's something you fear, embrace it. Like I've been saying in the last few days, I mentioned psychic attacks. So as we raise our vibration to a higher frequency, which means that we're having more higher vibrational emotions in our system, like we're just living in love. Like they say, if you want to ascend, spend all your heart chakra in love. Love, love, love. Unconditional love for yourself. Accepting yourself. It's all about accepting yourself. Accepting the best in yourself and the best in others. If you feel something doesn't resonate with you, a situation, and it's not good for you because you're a sacred being, then don't accept it. I'm going to remind you to please like and subscribe to my videos. We've just highlighted the Lionsgate portal, which started July 28th and it ends August 12th in a few days. So let me remind you that is an access. It's a portal, okay? A portal is a doorway or entry. It's a portal for potential, for you to manifest whatever it is that you want, whatever desire, whatever dream, whatever wish. And I'm here as a constant to remind you how powerful your thoughts are. Every thought is a vibration. What is that vibration? What form is that going to take? So every thought that you have, so here I have a thought and it goes, blah, 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 blah. So let's say if we can see it physically, that one thought, how many thoughts do we have per day? And what are you manifesting with those thoughts that you're thinking? That's why it's very important if we accept ourselves, forgive ourselves for everything, all the good and the bad, we become whole. And we become just in a much more neutral state. And we look at everything with love and with compassion, with hope. And we have more joy in our heart. Yes, there's times that we aren't feeling great. Maybe something happened something traumatic happened, maybe you're sad, maybe someone hurt your feelings, and let's accept that. Let's embrace that. And if it's bothering you, find out why it's bothering you. Why are you reacting to that? Is it something that came, is it a continuing issue that you are circling back to? Are you constantly having, is it chronic? Is there something chronic going on with you that is creating an addiction, symptoms within you, anger? Are you injured? Go to your inner child and ask your inner child. Go to your heart and say, what's going on? Are you all right? Because when we are born onto this, we've been born onto this earth, which is now Gaia, New Earth Gaia. It's heaven on earth. When we were born, all these systems in place that I speak of in this matrix, this programming, this mind control, these systems of government, of medical health, of education, of history, they were made up to control and enslave us, and we were compressed. All of our feelings, all of our emotions were compressed. We all have intuitive abilities that we can access. And as we raise our vibration, you will discover and identify your particular intuitive abilities. Now, I've worked on mine because I had a natural affinity. And I also knew I was empathic. And so I had to figure it out because I couldn't function. When you're empathic, you have extrasensory feelings and emotions. And so you're very, very sensitive. I'm very sensitive to other energies, whether it be a location, whether it be an individual, a human being, entities, angelic beings. I just have very empathic emotions. So I had to discover and find out exactly how to protect myself. So I started by realizing, because I read up on it, and then I learned from other empaths that you circle yourself with light. So that is one key way of protecting yourself, is circle yourself with light. And you must do that because as you raise your vibration, you will receive psychic attacks because they're going to try to take you down. Evil will try to take you down. And during this process of ascension, as we awaken from our sleeping state, we realize that there's another possibility out there, that we don't have to live in this compressed environment. And there are all of these frequencies every single day. So it's and then the foods that and everything is trying to keep us in place. It's trying to push us down. So let's let go of that. Let's push that off of ourselves. Let's embrace exactly who we are. And how do we do that? I've spoken before. We have to be in stillness initially. We have to have quiet. We have to turn off all our electronics. I've been giving you helpful tips to discover your intuitive abilities. First, start with quiet. Now, I know that everything's rush, rush, rush. We have all these tasks to do every single day. We're in performing mode 24/7. However, is that freedom? Do you have free will? Are you sovereign? There's another alternative. Now, maybe this is unconventional to you. Maybe this sounds crazy or something else. Or like, oh, she's just this spiritual, like whatever, theorist, whatever you want to call me. But I have to tell you that I know, because I had to find out myself how to protect myself. I have to tell you that there's evil out there. We are in a spiritual war of good and evil. And the good is going to win. The good is winning. And there are angels out there. You can ask for angels to come into your environment, into your realm. You ask an angel. I have an archangel. In fact, that is how I came up with I am alive today. I am happy. I am a light portal. because I woke up in the middle of the night because these ascension symptoms woke me up, and I have to come in, so I'm getting downloads, and then I'm awake. And I said, what am I going to cover today? And it was telling me, I got a message from the angels because I saw the angels. I looked in my third eye, which is my mind's eye. And as you expand your consciousness and your awareness, you will realize how powerful and how capable you are. You have these abilities too. We all do. If we're organic beings, and that is a cherished, sacred thing to be an organic being. You're born here, incarnated on this new Earth Gaia, and you have abilities. So I asked, I saw the angels because, and what I saw like a realm that I hadn't seen before, and it was all light and golden. And I said, what am I exactly? And I heard, I am a light portal. So I am means, when you say I am, it means I am governed by spirit. I am is being. I am is God. And I am is powerful. Anyone joining me, please like and subscribe to my videos. And just stay with me because we are finding our unity. We are a circle of light, and we are coming together, and we are covering the earth with light, because during this spiritual war that we are enduring right now, we are finding that the evil is trying to grapple on and pull us down. Any goodness or light or purity, it's trying to pull us down. So you are more vulnerable. So you are vulnerable to psychic attacks. So let's remind ourselves to live in light and love in our hearts, and have unconditional love for ourselves. Accept ourselves. If we have pain, if we have anger, accept it. Go to it. Find out what it is. Go to your inner child. Try to remember what brought you to this feeling, this emotion that you have that you can't shed. Find out what it is and accept it. Go to the memory. Usually it's when you're a child. I found as a coach, my clients would have issues that resonated and stayed with them and had a traumatic imprint because it was something that happened to them as a child. And it formed their personality from thereafter. But you can release it because as an adult, you go to it and you see it, and it's not as scary. Maybe someone was very critical of you and it beat on your self-worth and made you more self-conscious. You know, we all are self-conscious with everything that's going on in the world, trying to keep up because it's all out here. All of these things look so appealing out here. Whatever it is, maybe it's stuff, material goods. Maybe it's identifying as a certain occupation. Maybe it's just the energy that people evoke and it makes you feel very critical of yourself. That's a low vibration. If you're self-critical and you're beating yourself down and making you sad because you don't look a certain way, you don't have certain stuff, let me share with you that it's not important. What's important is how much love you have in your heart. If we were to take away all of our physical characteristics and everything out here, beyond our bodies, beyond our physical being, we took it all away and we just had our spirit, what would you be left? What are you? Who are you? Let's try to create personal power within ourselves and confidence, and say the mantra like I am strong, I am powerful, I am courageous. Because you are. You're very powerful. Your thoughts are very powerful. Your thoughts, words, and actions are very powerful. And that's why I say to try to stay as long as you can in love and light. So love. So love means that we have affection for something. Love means that we cherish something. Let's cherish and have affection for ourselves. Let's accept ourselves for whoever we are. Because with the spiritual war that we are in the middle of, the tail end of, I should say, we are sensing that evil is trying to take us down. And that comes in the form of hate and anger and meanness. Maybe it's aggression. And with that, we have to go up against it. Now, do I believe in combating evil and hate? No, because evil loves that. You'll find that if you get into an argument with somebody that lives in drama, they love that. They love the dialogue that you have with them back and forth because it builds on them, it makes them feel alive. However, it's very negative for you. It's not going to take you anywhere. At the end of it, you're going to feel bad. You're going to go down, down, down. So let's build ourselves up. Let's have personal power. Let's accept ourselves. So let me share with you. I say, I am. I am patient. Okay? I am is governed by spirit. I am is being, is God, is powerful, with no beginning and no end. So I am infinite. This is infinite for me. I am infinite. I am a light portal. So let's accept ourselves, whatever that is, accept nothing less than what you deserve, and know that you are worthy of all your dreams and desires. When you consent and receive something offered, know that you're giving permission. We speak of permission, and we speak of how we're sacred beings of light and how we have to give permission to enter into our space, physically, mentally, emotionally, 12 inches from our body, our visible line. And know that that is one technique for self-love, protecting yourself. Now, I realize that sometimes that I send out a lot of positivity and light and hope, and it actually, it's almost like I'm giving permission for individuals to come into my space. And then if I turn it away because I'm not aggressive, they continue. And so sometimes I have to just cut it off because it's not good for me. So I can't accept things that aren't good for me. So neither can you. Only accept the best for you. If you ask for more love, more hope, more joy, you will receive it. Just like I say to ask for angels. Ask for angels to come into your environment, into your realm. Angels are beings of light. They're here for protection and guidance, and they give messages. They're here, they're an intermediary from the heavens to earth. There are tens of thousands upon millions of angels here. There's 9 ranks of angels. And if you ask for angels to come into your space, into your being, into your realm, they will show up, and you will feel their presence, and you'll begin to dream of angels. You'll hear messages pop into your head if you invite them and you give them permission. So an angel, if an angel wants to communicate with you, it will. They will make their presence known, and you will sense it. And maybe you can say, oh, there's an angel number. Maybe you can say it through a symbol of an angel. It might be a feather, or it might be a coin, or you hear a bell ring. Whatever it is for you, whatever resonates with you. Because angels are extraordinary. They're supernatural beings of light. And they're here to guide us and protect us. And during this spiritual war, we want to have more angels around us. We want to invite angels into our world because we can't do it on our own. We need to have a collective on this planet Earth so that we have, like I say, a circle of light. I'm a constant being of light, and then you are, and then so the next person, and the next person, and together, as we share compassion and love with each other, we will cover the light, the earth with light. And that's why I realize that I am a portal. And I don't say that really easily. I'm saying that as I'm a symbol. And a portal is a doorway or entry point, a spherical opening of light that offers divine protection, through which by angels and heavenly beings may enter. And it goes without any demons or evil. And so I know at this point that I am in a place of love so constant that I'm here every day, and it's my mission. It's what I'm supposed to do. It's my purpose. And whatever else happens in my life, I must be here to share with you. And so because I am that, I am going to continue to speak about angels and celestial beings and divine intervention and goodness and light and love. And so I am a portal. So God has designed portals on this earth, and they're open. So portals are also openings so from here, there's an opening in heaven. So I connect to an opening in heaven, and it reaches to me so that angels can come through, because maybe you can't see the angels yet. However, as you invite angels to come in, angelic beings, they will enter, and they will find you. Whether they come through with you in a message, or you sense some kind of mystical connection, maybe a miracle happens to you, some divine intervention that changes your life and saves you. Now, we can invite angels through prayer. We can invite angels by just speaking of it. We can think about it, because thoughts are very powerful. And what are they a symbol of? They are a symbol of goodness and light and purity, illumination. They're a spiritual being that is here to guide and protect us. So portals on earth, once are open, are permanently open. And there are particular places and locations on earth. So I believe right now that I am a portal, a light portal. So it's a pathway that connects the heavenly realm and the earthly realm. And they are portals. The Bible abounds with references to portals that were opened between God and his people. Now, the devil, Satan, no God, believing in no God, if you're atheist, if you believe in no God, you're believing in something. Are you believing in Lucifer, Satan? Okay? That counterfeits God's ways. Therefore, God seeks to have portals open through which he can influence mankind. So we can become portals, light portals, to heaven, so that it reaches here on earth. Now, maybe you can find that what's countering us is money, is greed, is leaders, is wealth, conformity, low vibrational emotions. So when you spend all of your time, all of your waking moments consumed with wealth, making money, with dominating, with conformity, with low vibrational emotions, with no God, you're inviting evil into your life. That is a portal for evil. There's none of that here with me. I am all about love, and if I do encounter a psychic attack or evil, I spin light around it. I embrace it with my heart. And I do what I said the other day. I imagine a mirror from floor to ceiling in front of me. and because evil does not want to look at itself. Now we are encountering on this new Earth Gaia right now, we are encountering situations that are confusing everyone and bringing chaos because they don't understand why everything isn't the same. Now, you can't be complacent anymore. You must have discernment. You must decide really where your heart lies. What is important to you? You have there's no more chances. There's no turning back because everything is changing and it's coming to a breaking point. Now, I know in the spiritual realm that this is already over, and so it's manifesting physically, and you can see it manifesting physically. Whether it be you see what's going on and you can see it in the news, in the media, and it's alarming what's going on across the whole entire planet, all the changes that are taking place through leaders and what they are forcing. And are you making a decision for yourself? Because you should trust yourself and accept yourself because you know within you what's good for you. So let's try to accept and trust our decision making and know that we have everything within us. Now, I say when you have alignment, thoughts, words, and actions, you can create abundance. You can manifest whatever you want. We have no control what's going on out here. Now, if you go into this mind control, you think everything out here, what's in here matters because your thoughts are powerful. Everything that you think is a vibration and it turns into a form, into something else. It translates into something else. So be wary and be aware that whatever you're thinking should be towards more virtuous. And if you are having trouble with that, then you have to go to your heart and you have to embrace everything within you and accept who you are. And don't have shame for it, because when we were born onto this earth, everything was compressed within us. So we didn't have a choice and we were pushed into these systems. So whatever happened until this moment, accept yourself. Focus on the bond with your heart chakra. Okay? So I think I'm going to do a visualization and then I will share a gemstone with you. And I'm just here today because I am reminding you to accept yourself. And if you have anything you would like in the chat, and I will be back again tomorrow. And I just want to say that it's not easy. I know it's not easy. We're all going through everything together. Times are difficult, whether it's in your career, whether it's in your family, if there's illnesses going on, with everything that's happened in the last 2.5 years and all of this change that's upon us. You must know that it's a spiritual war and light has won. Just know that light has won. Accept that. Love and light has won. God is here. God is protecting us. Okay, so let's do a visualization. Oops. So let's, in fact, you know what? I'm going to say that it's going to be some sort of relaxation exercise. So let's find a quiet space, sit or dance. Sit, lay down comfortably. And we're going to let go of anything bothering us until this moment. So any thoughts that are swirling around you or in your mind that you are not needed anymore, let them go. Let's be in the present. Let's be here right now. If you're having trouble with that, you're with a rough patch, look at your arms, look at where you are, ground yourself, grab your knees, imagine deeply planted in the earth's surface. If that's not working for you, go outside to a healthy tree, stand on its roots. And let's live in this moment, because when we live in this moment and we have peace, this is key, and then we have stillness, and then we come up with a thought, we plant that thought, whatever it is that we want, into that stillness and into that grounding. If we're grounded, it's so powerful. We can achieve anything we want, and we will be able to achieve our 5 humongous goals. What are your 5 humongous goals? Okay, so let's let out a breath. Let's relax our body. We need to tense our bodies and then release it. And tense up our bodies and release it. So let's close our eyes and let's breathe out. Inhale and exhale 3 times together. We're going to do it together like we always do, because this is making sure that you do have patience and you are still for these few moments together. Let go of any thoughts that were attached to before this moment. So if there's anything circling that you were thinking about yesterday or this morning, or just moments before you did this, maybe it's something we discussed, let's let go of that. Let's say that we can go and just have complete and utter focus on our breath right now, complete relaxation. And let's just settle into wherever we are. Let's even make sure that all of our limbs are relaxed. If you need to speak them out, let them go with words, whatever it is, any attachments. If you have any residual emotions, whatever it is, it's all okay. Everything's okay that you're feeling. It's right for you. That's good. Just bear with me here. So let's connect to our heart right now. So connect to your heart, and whatever that means to you. What are you seeing? Your heart chakra. Are you seeing the actual organ? Are you seeing some kind of symbol of love? Is it actually a place within your being that's part of your spirit that maybe is you assimilate that with your heart? So whatever that is, that's good. So you see it, feel it. What are you feeling in your heart right now? Do you feel that you are comfortable? Do you feel any kind of low vibrational emotions? Do you have any fear right now? Are you going through something in your life that is really hurting you? Or maybe some fabulous things happening to you? Whatever it is, please accept it right now. Accept that feeling. Because when we accept it and we embrace it, then we're actually coming to terms with it, and we're acknowledging it. When we acknowledge whatever's going on within us, we are embracing ourselves. It's loving ourselves. So when we love ourselves, we have, protection. We are sacred beings of light. So let's love ourselves. So let's ask our heart, if we have pain, anger, sadness, or fear, let's ask ourselves to let that go. And as we let that go, we're going to breathe out the emotions. And as we breathe out the emotions, we're going to see light in our heart. And this is a crystalline light, and it's sparking inside of our hearts. And it is inviting us. It's inviting us, this light, this spark that's in our hearts. It's inviting us It's inviting us to be ourselves, to be whoever we are meant to be, our authentic selves, no one else. And you feel safe with this light. You feel safe, you feel calm, and it's giving you peace. And as you accept, and it fills your being, it fills your torso, and your legs, and your arms, and your head, and your brain. It fills you. And as this light expands, more and more true to yourself, you're finding the true version of you, and you are loving it. And you are happy. It's making you so happy because you found yourself. You know exactly who you are, and it fills your body, your bones, your flesh. Every cell is accept the truest version of you, whoever that is. And it grows so deeply inside of you. You connect your heart and your mind and your spirit, and you give it permission, and it goes beyond your body, throughout your energy field and beyond. As far as you can imagine, this light covers you, covers your energy field, it covers everything beyond you. And you have peace and relaxation within you. So now you're accepting this new healing emotion, and joy fills you. Pain is gone, and there's no trace. You check for it, and you cannot find it. You are beautiful. You are infinite. And you say, I am happy. I am alive. I am beautiful. So let's stay in that moment for a minute. And then we're going to count backwards to 3. And before we go, you're going to ask, how long will I stay here in this space of light? And it's as long as you want. Okay, I'm going to count backwards to 3. You're going to open your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Well, I hope that helped you to connect with your inner child and your light that's within your spirit that's glowing, and that spark inside of your heart that I can see, and maybe you can now see. Because when we lift up all of the circumstances and any evidence of trauma in our lives, we discover who we truly are. And maybe as you ascend, you will take on new personality traits that were there initially when you were born and incarnated on this earth, but you really couldn't fulfill those personality traits because of maybe a guardian, a teacher, maybe you sabotaged yourself, and maybe just life was too much for you and you shut yourself down. So let's open up ourselves and let's know that we are capable of so much more than we realize. And like I said, we have intuitive abilities. Now, as we progress in our intuitive abilities, and we spoke about ball of light, we did that together, right? We did that together. And we spoke about stretching ourselves. And then we spoke about protective ways as we are learning our intuitive abilities. I'm going to remind you that we have been living on there's 2 timelines right now. There's the 3-dimensional timeline, which is the linear matrix, and that is all the systems. That is these systems of mind control, and we've received that programming in all of the different systems that we were taught. And this is this. However, you can ascend, which when you ascend, you think you're leaving the planet? No, it's a consciousness. Hi, whoever's writing me. Please write in the chat and like and subscribe. So when we ascend and we reach the fifth dimensional timeline, which is the better timeline, when we reach the 5D timeline and we ascend, it's not like we're going to an alternative location. We're staying in this realm. It's just that this realm is heaven on earth. So your perception and your perspective change. When you have a higher consciousness and a higher vibration and you're in love all the time and you're living in love and you're manifesting all of your wants and needs and desires and wishes and have more abundance, you will find more serenity. So when you raise your vibration and you are on the 5D timeline, which is where we're all going, when you're on the 5D timeline, you will find that everything just is synchronistic. So whatever you decide to manifest will happen immediately. Because you're clear. When you have alignment with thoughts, words, and actions, and you have love in your heart, you have compassion for others, on the 5D timeline, you will connect with beings that you never had. For example, I was with my daughter the other day, and we were getting in the car, and we get in the car and we drive away, and she said, "Did you see those kids? Did you see those kids?" And I said, "No, I saw no one." And she said, "You didn't see them. They were invisible to you, right?" And I said, "Yeah, those kids were invisible to me." She said, "Because they're low vibrational." And I said, "Probably, because I heard something in a distance." Apparently, they were literally right next to us in an adjacent car. And I did not even, it was like they were oblivious to me. And it's just like when you are raising your vibration, those individuals, beings that are living in low vibration, like negativity, and they're always complaining and they're always angry. And if they're negative or they're drama, if they are filled with drama and they are, and that's okay. That's what they're going through. And I embrace them for that. However, I am invisible to them. Just like the more light and love that you bring into your being, into your spirit, because we are governed by spirit, I am. The more that we do that, the less negativity will be attracted to us. So like attracts like, as we say. I didn't see those kids or really hear those kids. It sounded like muffled to me, but they were right next to us because they were low vibrational. They're invisible to me. And individuals that you have had in your life will no longer be attracted to you as you raise your vibration. So let's recap. And we spoke of a portal, being a portal from the heavens to earth. So a portal is a doorway or an entry point, and it offers divine protection through which angels may ascend to. Maybe angels, sure be angels. And when these angels and heavenly beings can come through, there's no demonic influence. So God has designed portals that originated in the third heaven and travel through the second heaven to an opening on earth. And I'm saying that here is a light portal. You too can be a light portal. You can be a pathway that connects the heavens, the heavenly realm, and the earthly realm. Now, be aware. Now that we've expanded your mind to a higher frequency, a higher consciousness, you know that there's another reality. I'm here to tell you there's another reality. Have discernment with your choices that you make. Everything matters. As I say, when you drive out of your driveway, you go left or right. It all matters. Go with your gut, go with your intuition. We all have intuitive abilities. And as we work on these intuitive building abilities, so as I just brought up the timelines, the 3D and the 5D timeline, I want to bring up another ability that you will potentially have as you work on your intuitive abilities with your stillness and your intuition, which is all of your senses, your sixth sense. What is your sixth sense? What are you able to do? What is your clear sense? Do you have the ability to hear in other realms? Can you have remote viewing, which means that you can see in other locations on Earth or in other realms? Do spirits contact you? There, you have intuitive abilities. You are going to discover and identify your true spiritual intuitive abilities. So here is number 5. What I learned is as I tuned in, because we tune in, as I tuned into my intuition and my abilities, my clear abilities, my clear senses, I realized the more that I thought of light and spoke of light, the more that I could imagine this other realm and this other 5D realm. So I would squeeze up through a portal into the 5D realm. I would see myself rise up into this portal, and I always distinguished it as being above. However, it's right here now, but it used to be above me. And I would bring down light. So when I spoke about a light ball, you can actually go through a portal and bring down a light ball and bring it here. And with this light ball, you can see everything that's going on. In other words, here's the physical realm, but with this light ball that you bring down from the 5th dimension, I don't know what color it's going to be for you. For me, it's a lavender color. I can see everything that's I see it physically in this realm, but then I can see another realm. So I can see it close up. I can find if there's evil around me. I can find if there's angelic forms around me. Now, for a while, I would pull it around and I would put it behind me, and I would see evil behind me because it's hiding. There's no more evil around me. And so with this, I've learned how to do remote viewing, because I go into a location. It takes a lot of focus. I go into a location in my mind, and I bring the light ball, and I can see, and I can put light into that location. So this light ball will bring light, and I can spread light all around that location. So if there's a negative location that you know of, you are capable of bringing light into that location and clearing negativity. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Oh, before we go, I have to do gemstone. So these are Amazonite, and I know this is repetitive that I'm doing these gemstones. However, these are very powerful, positive gemstones. So this is a polished rock or mineral. I suggest that you wash it off in warm water and put it out in sunlight or full moon for it to gain more vibration and denote more healing properties. So it's a green mineral, and it gives off positive energy. It calms the brain and the nervous system, and it helps with trauma and alleviates worry and fear, and it brings good luck and success and fortune. So it's very positive for us to have an Amazonite gemstone. So I don't know if you want to put it on any of your chakras, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, or your solar plex chakra, or your sacral chakra, or your root chakra if you need to be grounded, whatever it is. So these Amazonite denote success and wealth and luck and fortune. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I hope you like and subscribe to my videos. I want to remind you that you are a sacred being of light, a multidimensional being. And I'm hoping that you accept more and more of yourself and less of situations that aren't good for you. Let's love ourselves. Let's trust our intuition, because we all have an intuition that we can tune into, and we can find out exactly what is our path, our pathway to our destiny. We can find that through our dreams. We can find that through finding the light in our heart and accepting ourselves and tuning into exactly what our 5 humongous goals are. Remember, what are your 3 beautiful attributes, characteristics that make you an unbelievable, genuine being of light? It could be anything. It could be something that's physical. It could be a personality trait. It could be something that you're really, really good at. You choose. It's entirely up to you. But I want you to remind yourself how wonderful you are and how you are a being of light. So let's crack open that beautiful glowing light in our hearts and let's guide ourselves to our destiny. So ask for angels. I'm spinning light. I'm wishing you well. And you're in the light and you're making a wish. And I'm hoping everyone has a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll be back again tomorrow. It's Thursday. So everyone be well, make a wish. Bye. Sending you light and love. Hope you're well today. Bye.